Well, look at that. You came into the world of Corrupted Crossroads, one of the interesting asymmetrical horror games you could ever find, and ready to make some people rage quit with some nasty tricks and up your sleeve, but... Yeah, well, that happens. But what could you do? Some abilities are weird, some you just don't want to touch, and some are just too hard to play with. Is this how you're going to end? No. Hello there. Welcome to my tutorial. I suppose I can call it that. Well, yeah. First thing first, I recommend this video for people who are newbies in the game, who don't really understand anything about classes or can't just make a decision. If you're experienced, it's... well, you might just find this a bit not too much informational for you. So yeah, let's just not waste our time here and get to the classes. Balanced. It's your starter class, nothing much. You have 100 health, 100 stamina, 12.5 walk speed and 24 sprint speed. A little thing that he has best ability, which gives him 7% speed boost as long as their health is below 30 HP. That's pretty much all for it. Speedy. One of two classes you get instantly. You have 80 health, 100 stamina, 13.5 walk speed and 25 sprint speed. No passes, but pretty good for starters who are trying to understand the game. And yeah, I'm not going through all my ass thing because, you know, you have wiki for that, or other videos. But yeah, the main thing is you're fast, but at the same time you're pretty much fragile. So... wait, what if we think about the opposite? The tank class, my beloved. Oh, and actually it's the second class you get for free from the start. You have a massive pool of 135 health, 120 stamina, but at the same time you have 11 walk speed and 22.5 sprint speed. And he's the first class to have his and he's the first class and he's the first class to have his own ability. His ability is called Tackle. Simple as it is. You tackle killer and push them away, like that. Nothing special. Pretty good for team play or to save yourself. But it's not so simple. You see, if you miss the tackle you will get slowness 3 for 3 seconds and it can be painful. But on the other hand, if you do tackle the killer, instead of slowness you will get speed 3 for 2.5 seconds. Oh, and by the way, you get endurance 5 when you're using ability, like when you tackle. Each time you get hit with damage above 10 HP, your cooldown ability will be reduced by 5 seconds per hit. And that's pretty much all, nothing much to say. Experimented is interesting classes for me. Its own thing is that he's a good class after all, but he has a passive that leads to a punish each time you get a hit. Anyway, 110 health, 105 stamina, 12.5 walk speed and 24.5 sprint speed. Now you may say, oh wow, this class looks cool, but what's the catch? And here comes his passive. The passive is called Broken. When class takes damage, excluding effects, thank god, they will get Fragility 1 for 7 seconds. And it can stack until Fragility 7. Just to let you know, the effect decreases your defense by 10% for each stack. So basically, with the full stack of Fragility 7, your defense lowered by 70%. So yep, it's punishing, but can be good in professional hands. Right, let's just get straight into it. So, you have 90 health, 100 stamina, 12 and 5 walk speed, and 24 sprint speed. Not bad at all. But let's just get to the main thing. The class has passive and ability. Passive is called No Clip. It lets you go through killer doors and alert doors without triggering them. But just in case to let you know, you won't get from there like unpunished. You'll get slowness 2 for 1.5 seconds, but it's not so bad if you're far away from the killer. And I'm pretty sure slowness 2 is gained after you've walked through the killer's door, not the alarm door. Now to the ability, which is called Security Breach. Let's read. Oh fucking. Alright, listen, I do understand I wanted to give a tutorial to you, but I'm not gonna read all that, okay? You will get to it once you play the game, okay? Like the class. You'll understand it after some time. So basically, the main thing you do is hug the killer for 10 seconds straight. Once you hug him, you stun him. Well, not really stun him. It's just like you prevent them from moving anywhere. Since after you hack them, they have a lot of pop-outs they need to click on, so they will just, you know, close them. While they have the pop-outs on their screen, they can move or use any of their ability. And that's pretty much it, yeah. The one and only the one you will want to see after you finish your chase. The Doctor is basically the greatest player you can ever find or be, if you wish to. The class has 90 health, 100 stamina, 12 walk speed and 24 sprint speed. A bit slower walk speed is nothing much, as well as a bit of health reducement. The main thing about them is their passive called Certified Medical Doctor, which makes your healing abilities a bit more effective than usual. Basically more effective, like on 35%. They're pretty good after all, just for healing. Sure, they are weak, but they can actually do a lot of stuff. And it's not even all yet, and I'm getting tired by tapping this scenario already, but after all, I must say... Seems like you came from the one interesting indie game, which I don't blame you for, it's actually a pretty good one. You have 70 health, 100 stamina, 12 walk speed, and 24 sprint speed. Let's just get to the main thing, since you all know what's this one about. Their passive, which is called the Power of Determination, gives you permanent regeneration 1, which basically gives you free pass for one of healing abilities to change into stun or anything else. Now to their ability. Their ability is called Save, which lets you spawn the save point. And since there's a lot of reading again, I'm not gonna read all that as always. I'm just gonna tell it in my way. So, basically, there's two statements. When you spawn in normal round, or if you spawn on last man standing. If you spawn on normal round, Instead of 70 maximum HP, you will have 45, which leads to the fact that you will die fast, probably in 2 hits. But if you don't die, and the last man standing started, you will instantly teleport to your save point, with buffs of speed 3 for 5 seconds, and... why does it say permanent regeneration 1 again? Anyway, max of your health will be set to 90, as well as you get 40 HP of overheal and heals 60 HP. So yeah, they can be pretty much fragile and bad themselves, but once Last Man Standing starts, they're pretty much determined to win. Yeah, listen, I do understand that they're pretty much fun classes, or basically the joke classes, which are pretty hard to play with. So yeah, let's just not pay attention to them. So, the next one we are talking about is Administrator. Pretty powerful imagination, that they say in their bio. You have 80 health, 100 stamina, 11 walk speed and 24 sprint speed. Main thing about them is basically their passive, which is called Welcome to Roblox, which gives you permanent haste 3. I'll just explain what haste does, just if you don't know that. Haste basically gives you shorter cooldowns, they're basically drained faster. So yeah, pretty much simple class. Robloxian, here's the classic one. You have 100 health, 0 stamina, 16 walk speed and 16 sprint speed. Now, let's not look shocked. You have to see passives with abilities first. The first passive, called Robloxian Nature, basically lets you jump higher. Well, more than like, you know, normal survivors. As well as giving you 10% more speed boost on hit. And their second passive is called Gravity Coil, which lets you double jump every 9 seconds. Now to their ability called Coil Swap, with its cooldown being 0.5 seconds. It lets you change between 2 coils you have. The first coil you have is Speed Coil, which gives you Speed 3 and Fragility 1. So yeah, this is what I meant, don't panic. Second is Regeneration Coil. It gives you Slowness 4, Regeneration 3, Blindness 1, and sets cooldown to 1 second. But yeah, pretty unique style. Actually, I kinda enjoy playing them sometimes, but not that often. Worker. You're a hard-working person, are you? Anyway, you have 95 health, 100 stamina, 12 walk speed and 24 sprint speed. The only thing that he has is 2 passives. First one is Hard Worker, which lets you finish tasks by 50% faster, and it's basically useful for a team if you want to finish tasks quickly. And second one is Early Paycheck, which well, let's just went through it. For each task you complete, you gain 2.5% damage reduction, getting healed by 12 HP and increasing your maximum HP by 5. It's capped by 15 HP, but still lets you have tasty 110 HP. Pretty good for doing tasks. Wait, hold on, it's the wrong footage. Don't ask about what just happened. So, Soldier. You have 105 HP, 100 stamina, 14 walk speed and 23 sprint speed. Now let's just get into his passives and abilities. Starting with passives. First one is I don't know how to read this which gives him increased stun duration by 30%. And second, called War Adrenaline. After stunning the killer, Soldier will get speed 1 and energized 2 for 4 seconds. Yeah, pretty basic. Now to his ability. It's called War Memories. And oh boy, there's a lot of reading again, so let's just get it shorter once again. So, to be simple with it. You pull out a machine gun and begin shoot to the place where your cursor aimed. If you hit killer enough times, it will stun them for 3 seconds. Oh, and for each soldier alive, the cooldown of ability will be increased by 7 seconds. But yeah, pretty much PTSD guy at this point. Jeez. Wait, hold up. What is this music I'm hearing? Okay, if you played Ultra Kill, then this is guy for you. You have 100 health, 100 stamina, 12 walk speed and 24 sprint speed. He has a passive and ability. His passive in Parry 1 Trust decrease his healing efficiency by 30% to give him permanent distracted 2. But the shield now has greater knockback as well with longer stun rates. And dodge now lasts just for 1 second longer. And about his ability. His ability called Deflect. It lets you deflect an incoming attack. Gives you slowness 3 for 1.5 seconds if you want parry. Yeah, but he can actually deflect anything at this point. Melee attacks, projectiles, fall damage, which gives him a streak. And no, the streak won't be increased if you deflect fall damage. Now, if you reach maximum streak, which is 3, you will stun killer for 3.5 seconds. And it bypasses unstunnable as well as ignores effect and bypasses short temper passive. Not the right one. But the third streak will be reached by projectile. Then instead of stun, it grants you speed 2 and endurance 10 for 9 seconds, as well as unexhaustible for 2 seconds. Well, seems like I went through all. Oh wait, no? Oh, here's the last one. Hasty. This is the last class we're going to talk about. You have 75 health, 85 stamina, 8.75 walk speed, and 26.75 sprint speed. Now yes, I know this is wild, but he's actually hard to play as. Believe me, his first passive called Startup makes it so Hasty needs some time to reach his maximum speed, which can lead to his death. Second passive called Mechanical Senses are basically warnings for you. When it senses danger, it means killer got either speed or damage buff. And if it say dodge, it means the killer is using an ability. Third passive, Overheat, makes it so you lose more stamina when you reach maximum speed. And Speed Limiter, which makes it so you will gain less speed boost than regular one, around 30%. Once you use his ability, your speed boost will be increased to 130%. Now his ability, Limited Overdrive. You hurt yourself by pulling out wires from your robotic leg, but gain insane speed boost for 7 seconds, as well as taking some damage from both usage and ability on fire. Now that's all. Jeez, it took me some time to explain. And some days to edit. Couple of them. Well, and now I hope I did make it clear for you to understand how the most classes are working. By now I can only wish you good luck and good games ahead. Well, I hope we'll see each other next time. No. But for now I will send my goodbyes for you and I will see you next time.